Hi everybody, it's Mercy and I'm back again with another video, and this one is to show you really quick these little mini albums that I made for my coworkers for Christmas time. This was their little Christmas present. And I was watching a whole mess of videos trying to figure out what to give them, and I came across a video by Just a Few Designs, and she was making one with a 12 by 12 where she just cut down the paper and folded it a certain way, and she came out with a book something like this. The only problem was that I wasn't cutting it right and I wasn't folding it right or whatever, so mine didn't come out the same way. So what I ended up doing is I just took the 12 by 12, cut it down to a 6 by 6, so I had 4 6 by 6s. And so I have this one, and this one. Then once I did my 4 6 by 6s, I went ahead and I scored it at 3 here, and then I also scored it at 4, so that way I would have a 2-inch pocket. Then I went ahead and I got the Martha Stewart punch, and I believe this one is the optical dot or the layered dot, one of those, and I just punched all of the edges. Then I put it up, and then of course I went all around with the old olive, I think it's what it's called, of the color Q chalk ink, those cat's eyes that I always use. On the front I used a little bit of the bling, and then I actually colored it, and you can sort of tell. I colored it with a brown Copic marker, so that way it would be more of a champagne color or brown color to match the rest of the brown inside the book. The inside tags I made out of old file folders, and what I did is I just cut them down so that way they would fit inside the pocket, and I cut it all myself. I didn't have a stamp for it, and then I made a hole and I put a fiber in, and this is a fiber that I got forever ago at Big Lots, and I stamped each one with a different stamp, and those are all from the Tim Holtz Visual Artistry collection. These are the Stampers Anonymous, but these are the ones that Michael sells, so they're the smaller version of the Stamper Anonymous one. And this one is called Urban Grunge, and then this one is called French Market. So I used all of these stamps for different ones, and then once I stamped it, then I misted it with the Lindy Stamp Gang Crow's Nest Copper. I love this color because it gives it an automatic vintagey kind of look to it, and then it's so shimmery that I love it. So I did that for the tags. Then down here I did the Inka Dinky Doo, that French script one, and I just stamped all of those so that way it gives a spot like to add, like, you know, December of '09 or whatever it is that they want to put on there. This is another one that I made, and then I stamped most of the time the front and the back, and then in the parts where this 6 by 6 meets this 6 by 6, I actually made 2 photo mats. So this one I did with the corner punch of the same Martha Stewart punch for here, and then this one I just corner rounded it with my Creative Memories corner rounder. And I did the same thing for all of them. And then I attached them all together. I attached them together just by making holes in the middle of the page, right here to here. I ran a ribbon through, I just ran a ribbon through this way, and then when I got it to the end, I just tied the first page to the second page, and then once those were tied up, to the third page, and then on to the fourth page. And I just kept on tying them in order to make sure that they were secure. So here is the rest of the tags that I made. And this one I made for a girl who, her husband travels a lot. And actually, when I had made this, she was even considering moving to London because he was going to get a position there. And I thought that it would be appropriate, since it is, you know, a travel kind of theme. And this paper, the paper that I actually made it with, the green paper, is from Bella Boulevard. I'm not sure what collection it is, but it is from Bella Boulevard. I also wanted to take this opportunity to let you know how my mini for my Christmas mini is going. And I'm so far, it takes me a while to come up with one page because I do try to make it semi-perfect. But I had already gone over how I made the ornament and then this page, the first page. And then inside, I forgot to show this, inside I have a pocket. So then that has the picture, and then in the back they're stamped and then they're glimmer misted in there. And then here is my next pages, which I think came out super cute. And when I showed it to my husband totally got it. He totally was able to show that the reason why I picked the silver with the blue was because that's the color of the ornaments. And those ornaments I got at Walmart. I was going to Walmart to get some gold ornaments, and I saw these blue ones, these light silvery blue kind of colors that they had, and I fell in love, and I had to pick them up. So I ended up making the tree a totally different color than what it was going to be. So these buttons are from Paper Tray Ink. And you can buy, for $5 worth, you get a whole mess. Let me grab that real quick. You get quite a few in there. And they don't give you this. This I got in IKEA, and I actually have a video on how I set these up. But these, you know, and I've used some already, and you get all of that for $5. And then these I got at Tuesday Morning forever ago, and these are the vintage buttons, and I actually was able to cut the back of them off in order to be able to put them on my page. Thankfully my husband was able to do that. And here's the inside, and here's the back of the tag, and I haven't journaled yet, or haven't done any of that. And then the latest one that I did was this one, and this one I actually did last night. And all I did is the papers that I had used for the tags. Since the tags can't be 6x6s, what was left over from it, I saved. I always save all my scraps. So then I saw those papers were filled with glitter, so they would be so cute. So I went ahead and I punched them out with my circle punches, and then I layered them on top. And I had bought this ribbon at Michael's, and it's like a 3-pack where it has the green, it has the red, and it has a chocolate brown. And I went ahead and I used my little tiny attacher, which is the first time I've ever used it. Woohoo! And I attached it right there to that. And then this is also a ribbon that I had gotten at Michael's. So that's the next page. And the other pages I haven't gotten to, but that's how my mini is going. And I'm trying my best to make it so that way it stays as skinny as possible. And I know that's going to be hardly impossible, but I really don't want it to be like super, super fat, because then it won't close right. But I'm trying my best. So anyway, that's the 2 projects that I wanted to share with you. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to rate, comment, and go to my blog at merciespages.blogspot.com. And you can also find me on Facebook at Mercy, my first name, Pages, my last name. Thanks a lot. Have a good night. Bye.